Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, we have one heck of a semi-main event here for FutureFire 11. Just to recap here, it started off as a tag match between the Pink Gang, Caden Pierre and Pretty Boy Lane, versus Big Bite Martinez and a partner of his choosing. Then the Skinny Dudes with Attitudes injected themselves in this match, and it became a triple threat tag team match. It seems like Big Bite has found TDT to be his tag partner. Nick D comes out and says this is going to be an elimination tag match, which throws all tactics and strategies out the window for all the teams involved. Then, to top it all off, he made the Wrestling Ranger the special guest referee. Caden Pierre with a big kick to Tyler, and wait a minute, Tyler's out, so wait a minute, does that mean that Skinny Dudes with Attitudes are done, or just Tyler? The Wrestling Ranger's the authority here, and he's letting Zach come in, so I guess that means that Tyler's been eliminated, and Zach's got to go. It means that Zach's got to go it alone here against two full-strength teams. He's been eliminated. He's got to tag himself in. Maybe a little bit of some Lucha Libre rules here with the tags. That is the beauty of professional wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes the guy not even in the match wins the title. You got to love it. Keeps you guessing, keeps you on your toes, and Zach hits Caden with a kick of his own. Caden able to kick out, and we're still rolling here. Wrestling Ranger's been busting his chops here at Firestar, trying to become a singles and tag competitor. I don't think I've ever seen him don the stripes, but Caden, TDT tags in, so now it's TDT versus Zach. Triple threat tag rules, anybody can tag anybody. Zach tags in Pretty Boy Lane. I'm going to try my best to keep this as understandable as possible. We're going to have a lot of stuff coming at you. Hopefully the Wrestling Ranger is going to be able to keep track of who is legal and who is not. Pretty Boy Lane and TDT are the legal men right now. Elimination style. Skinny Dudes with Attitudes, Tyler has already been eliminated. If you went to the bathroom, you missed it, and TDT is not putting up with the Pink Gang shenanigans here early in this match. It's Pretty Boy Lane up, puts him up into the rafters. Oh my goodness, the power of the Gate City Guardian on display right now. He is squatting the Pretty One. Sends him down with authority. It even knocked the Wrestling Ranger down. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Pretty Boy Lane able to kick out. The sadistic crowd here in Greensboro is wanting it again. Pretty Boy Lane says, no, please. And TDT is always willing to give the fans what they want, and we're getting another one. Stalling suplex, has him up, puts him down, and the Wrestling Ranger collapses. 1, 2. If you've never been in a professional wrestling ring before, the give and the bounce that this thing has, the metal and the wood working in conjunction, sometimes it's hard to keep your balance, especially if you're not actively slamming or being slammed, and I think the Wrestling Ranger's finding that out firsthand here. Big Bite Martinez tags in, and I still don't know how that works, but it does, biting the hand of Pretty Boy Lane. Caden Pierre letting the Wrestling Ranger know that's not legal, but hey, he's the final say-so, and if he's not sure of the rules, he can't say it's illegal, right? Pretty Boy Lane tags in Skinny Dudes with Attitudes member Zach. Comes running in, pass by, big tackle, sends down Big Bite Martinez. A little bit of an athletic contest between these two. Big Bite sends Zach flying end over end. Big backdrop, goes for the cover. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Big Bite sending Zach into his own corner. Big splash. TDT comes in. There was a tag there. Goes around, thinks about it. Knee to the back and a flatline combination. Impressive. Rolls him up. 2 and 3. And Zach has been eliminated. with the double team move from Big Bite and TDT. Caden Pierre steps in to be the legal man against TDT, and I don't know if that's smart on KP's. I felt that. Oh, blocks the next job. Ain't having that. Big double boots and comes on. Woo! Mercy. Jimmy Valiant style. Woo! Catches KP midair. TDT putting that strength on. Slams him down. 2, and Pretty Boy Lane wisely coming in there and breaking it up. His team would have still been alive, but he would have been at a disadvantage, that's for sure. It would have been an almost 2-on-1 handicap match at that point. Pretty Boy Lane trying to talk some sense into the Wrestling Ranger, but he's kind of doing a disservice to his partner. TDT was able to put Caden over there in his own corner. Tags in Big Bite Martinez. Oh my goodness! Caden Pierre letting us know that that is not fun. Big Bite going to work on the knee of Caden Pierre. Whips him off the ropes. Payne shooting down the leg from that bite and plants that boot right in his face. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Big Bite wisely setting his eyes on Pretty Boy Lane there. Caden reverses, sends Big Bite in, showing the athleticism. Oh, catches him. An inverted laydown, very impressive. Catches him, holds on to it, and is able to transfer it into a submission move here. What has he got? He's got the legs locked here. Very impressive. He's got like an Indian deathlock and a surfboard going on here. Very impressive move from the Pink Gang's Caden Pierre, planting him in the ring. Goes for the pin, Wrestling Ranger. I'm not sure, 2 count. Throws him into his own corner. Posts him on the steel ring post here on the front side of the ring. Dragging him back in, putting him into position, raining in those forearms on the masked Big Bite Martinez. Comes up, Bronco Buster, right on the waiting chest. The veined, painted chest. Demon Martinez, so to speak here. The special war paint for this special matchup. Both Pink Gang members have gave some lip to the Wrestling Ranger, and once again, I think it was to the detriment of Pretty Boy as Big Bite was able to lay a couple shots into Caden Pierre. Big Bite fighting back. Big underhanded throat thrust, kicks to the chest, sends him off, reverse. Pretty Boy Lane puts him right back down with a textbook back elbow. Only a 1 count. Big Bite able to kick out quickly, and I think that PO'd Pretty Boy Lane there. Tags in his Pink Gang partner. You gotta wonder, the Pink Gang minus Kent Wolf here tonight. Oh, wait, Caden Pierre grabbing the Wrestling Rangers dagger flute thing. I'm sorry, I was a Ninja Turtle guy, not a Power Ranger guy, so I don't know what that's called. As Pretty Boy Lane chokes Big Bite Martinez over in his own corner. Wrestling Ranger more worried about his Zord collar there. Is that what it's called? I don't know. Rita Repulsa would be happy with me. I do know that one. Oh, Caden Pierre with a big shot into TDT as he back handsprings into Big Bite Martinez. The Wrestling Ranger trying to get in the way. It's just a big scrum over here in the corner. Wrestling Ranger trying to get everything in order. He's in that mask. He's got limited visibility, trying to figure out who's legal, who's where. The referee's job's hard enough as it is, much less doing it in a mask. Tags in Pretty Boy Lane. Comes back in on Big Bite. Big smack to the undercarriage of Big Bite's face there. Reverses the momentum, so to speak. Starts going to town like Rocky on a slab of beef. Pretty Boy Lane able to take him back down. TDT trying to get this crowd here in Greensboro behind Big Bite Martinez. Oh! He villained his fingers. Caden Pierre putting the boots to Big Bite. Big Bite's in a bad way. He needs to get over there to that Gate City Guardian. If they have any chance of... Puts the splits on him. Still able to kick out, and Caden Pierre screams in frustration. Wrestling Ranger once again trying to keep order here, which can be very difficult with the Pink Gang. We all know how they like to run their mouths. That was impartial journalism, I promise, sound guy. Just calling it like I see it. Another tag to Pretty Boy Lane, who also is suspiciously absent as Sir Oaks, was usually ringside with Pretty Boy Lane. The Pink Gang's kind of like the NWO. They keep gaining members. You never know which group you're going to get. Big Bite firing back, using the crowd here at Firestar to give himself some internal motivation to keep himself going, getting that reserve tank, firing away, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and we've degraded into a hockey fight here. Big Bite takes off, Pretty Boy Lane goes off and take themselves out, and both men are down. Whoever can get to their corner first or to their feet first definitely has an advantage here. Remember, it's elimination style, so just because you pin one member of the other team doesn't mean you're done. Caden Pierre, TDT, here we go. Big forearms from the big man. Collapses, knocks Pretty Boy Lane down. Another forearm to KP. Swing and a miss, big jumping knee. It's flying in, catches him. Woo, corkscrew elbow, and TDT's on fire. Wrestling Ranger's right there. Almost a 3 count. I think the Wrestling Ranger's slow count might have cost TDT this elimination here. Remember, the Wrestling Ranger is traditionally a wrestler, not a referee. So he's not as experienced as our normal officials. Plants his foot right in the jaw and the cheekbone of TDT. Another thrust kick sends TDT reeling. Goes down low, chops down the big redwood. Comes off the ropes, and TDT catches him, rolls him up. 1, 2, 3, and Caden Pierre's been eliminated. TDT and Big Bite Martinez are one step closer to winning this thing. Caden Pierre looks incredulous, can't believe that he was, oh my gosh! The Wrestling Ranger halting Pretty Boy Lane with its morphin time. Gets him up, Big Bite comes off, catches him and misses. TDT can't see, he's caught him. Big Bite goes for it again, gets him closer. They miss again, but they plant and powerbomb. 1, 2, 3, and your winners, Big Bite and TDT. It wasn't pretty, but it was effective, ladies and gentlemen. If at first you don't succeed, skydiving is not for you. Regardless, they were not able to make the double team move connect, but it didn't matter. The vicious powerbomb from TDT and an inadvertent elbow from Big Bite was all it was needed to take down Pretty Boy Lane. TDT and Big Bite Martinez survive this triple threat tag match and pick up the win in your semi-main event at FutureFire 11. Oh my gosh.